Comic books and books this week. Being a comic book collector is kind of like being a historian for a world that resets approximately every 5 years. You spend all this time collecting and memorizing continuity just for some new writer to come in and throw all that out the window because they have some bold new concept, which honestly usually boils down to just killing a C-list character for shock value.
Hello, nerds. Welcome to the Clips channel. This is a clip, as if the channel name was not specific enough. This clip specifically comes from a show that I do over on the main channel called The Week in Nerddom. We are going to be talking about comic books and books very specifically in this clip. So news from the last week that has to do with everything comic books and books. Generally more on the comic book side because the books side of things is kind of a little bit more slow going when it comes to nerdy content, but we do still cover it. So that being said, I appreciate you joining me. Let's get into the news.
Follow-ups and corrections, comic books and books. Nothing to see here. The follow-up section is just as empty as any politician's promises, so let's keep it moving. New trailers, though. We did get a trailer this week, and that trailer is IDW dropping a trailer for their Casey Jones comic. It's Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones. It's the name of the comic. And it's about time. Casey is one of the most popular characters in the franchise, outside of obviously the big five: Mikey, Leo, Donnie, Raph, and Splinter. He is the street-level vigilante that keeps everything grounded when the Turtles are off fighting, monsters from Dimension X and Triceratons. This dedicated series to him, which is currently going, this is not, a release trailer. This is a trailer letting you know that it exists. But this dedicated series to him lets him loose with his bag of sporting equipment that is long overdue, giving us a much-needed dose of pure, unadulterated Goongala!
So, are you enjoying this little nugget of nerd news? Well, this is honestly just the little appetizer. This is just a taste of things. The full 4-course meal of nerd rage and news information is actually over on the main channel, Generally Nerdy. So go over there to get the full story. But before you do, don't forget to, hit the subscribe button here because these are the bite-sized chunks, and maybe the like button if you legitimately like what's going on, and just be sure to spread the word. Now that you've done those things, go off and hit that main course because I know you're hungry for more nerd news.
And then we have some regular-ass news to talk about comic books and books. Troma is expanding the world of Toxie. That's right, the Toxic Avenger is getting a new graphic novel because if there's one thing this world needs, it's more stories about a hero who fell into a vat of toxic waste. Thundercats are getting a special one-off from Dynamite Comics for Panthro, which is still hopefully the answer to an age-old question: what the hell does he do when he's not building tanks? And then, rounding out the regular S news, Todd McFarlane is launching a brand new Spawn Dark Ages comic. It's coming out in October, and it is proof that you can never have too many books about a guy in a cape wrapped in chains. And then, suggestion for the week, since we are on the Turtle train, you absolutely need to be reading Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution. Its dark, futuristic take on the Turtles continues the Last Ronin story, which was so widely lauded by audiences and critics. It is honestly very surprisingly poignant, but still really brutal, which is, Eastman and Laird's signature. It continues the story, like I said, and it carries the weight of the original Last Ronin book while introducing a new generation of characters, a new generation of turtles that really feels earned and fresh, livening up of the franchise, as it were. So that is your suggestion. TMNT The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution.
Thank you very much, nerds, for tuning in. If you want to level up your nerdy, geeky, pop culture knowledge, then don't forget to subscribe and do all of the things. Go check out the main channel, Generally Nerdy, for the larger portion. Again, you get all of the sections into one convenient video over on Generally Nerdy. The name of the show is The Week in Nerddom. Thank you for checking out this clip. We will see you next time. Before we go, though, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.